Australia watching on. Can this man produce another miracle for his country? Now it's an important start here for Gadecki. Heart rate will be high. Boy, he introduced that ball to the line, did Alex de Minaur on his second serve. That was tight.
And a big come on as well, second point of the match.
Different route through the university's system, and that was in the UK at a very sports orientated one up near Leicester at Loughborough.
Left, second serve.
A little bit too far away from the net for me, Gadecki. It's now that second volley, and just got to get a little bit closer to the net. That was a little bit tentative. Got to also cut off the angle, go forward instead of just horizontally there. Maybe some nerves.
Whoa. The whole of Australia holding their breath as that ball was in the air.
I mean, spare a thought for this British pair. I mean, they've got to be a little nervous. They don't get to play on a big court like this in front of a packed house that often. It's a pretty good start so far, though.
It's the worst possible start for Australia. And Gadecki coming up short on 3 volleys. And there is Katie Boulder taking her place. She knows how important this is to her fiance in terms of what it means for his AO preparation. Some potential matches and points, but they only can lose 3 more games or turn this around and win this set 7-5. So it's some big moments.
And that could also be another reason why Alex is out. Out here playing mixed, regardless of what happens. He's not going to get the same amount of matches that he got last year because they got through to the semis. So it's about the preparation for the AO, and every extra match that he plays makes a difference, including this mixed doubles.
Charles Broom will revel in this situation to some degree. He was part of the pandemonium that is NCAA college tennis over in the US. Played the championships there in 2021, took on a well-established star of the men's game right now, Ben Shelton.
15 all.
He pushed Ben to 3 sets, so there is some quality on Team GB's side.
Well, that was the right play. He called it straight away, didn't he, Alex? That he was going to take that ball. It was a forehand as well, which is what you want, and the right play as well, not to go at Charlie. Because right here, the speed just too much for Nicholls. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Talk about taking the ball
15,
early. It's
14.
almost at the service line when we make contact with this. Have a look at this. It's not even a bad second serve. Wow. Takes it early. He was actually in the air almost. Just redirects down the line.
30-14.
Can he find another first serve to haul them back to deuce? Tucks it in nicely.
That's a smart serve into the body because Alex is so good. Such a good returner. And when he has a target as well, and when he's got the ball on the racket, so to go into the body and jam him with a fast serve, very smart.
Josh, when we look back in an hour, I wonder how big this point is going to prove to be.
Yeah, I mean, the roof nearly came off. It's so loud down here, so much atmosphere. Alex, he's urging the crowd for some more support, but look, stranger things have happened, haven't they, to try and just lose 4 games. But that's just what they needed.
Olivia Gadecki representing
Sure, Olivia
Team
Gadecki
Australia.
certainly feeling a little better after that return game.
Dartmouth, of course, is a place that Roger Federer made his a speech recently that made global headlines. It's where his agent went when he was learning the business trade. In fact, just recently at the NCAA, Michael Zhang from Colombia became the first man representing an Ivy League school to win the NCAA singles title. That hadn't happened for 102 years.
30-11.
They've been the bastion of academia, have the Ivy Leagues, but not necessarily the sporting prowess. You don't get scholarships to go there. But things are changing, as they are in this match.
I'm loving just the odd glance that Alex is giving over to the Team GB. He's just glancing over to Katie and the team every now and then. It's adding to the theatrics.
Massive 5 minutes for Gadecki. Slow start. You can see the kind of relief on her face. And Australia
Team
move in
Australia
front,
leads
2-1.
by 2-1.
There's plenty of buzz in the box and plenty of buzz last night as Australia welcomed in New Year. It was a very special night. There's over 1.5 million visitors to this iconic venue to welcome in the New Year came. And yeah, the underwater theme. There's always a theme. This year it was a 12-minute underwater theme. And look at that, from the barges, from the Opera House, from the Harbour Bridge. It simply doesn't get any better than that if you want to come and party your way into the new year.
9 p.m. and 12 p.m. fireworks, and more than 1 million people just there around the harbour last night.
Were you one of them?
No. Watched it from my hotel room at 9 p.m.
There's going to be an awful lot of PA action over the next hour, trying to rev this crowd out, keep the energy, get the DJ going.
Olivia Nicholls representing Team Great Britain to serve.
He's landed it.
Oh, it's a big overhead. He was moving backwards. Not easy at all. Great racket control, especially to get it that close to the line or on the line. Good effort from Charlie.
Scramble from Gadecki.
30-15.
Alex here with a chance to keep the pressure on Team GB.
Oh, it's huge. We knew it was coming as well. 124k an hour second serve.
30 off.
That will be punished. And straight into the feet as well.
And one of the reasons perhaps that they picked Alex to play this, I mean, Matt Ebden's such a superb doubles player, world class, but he's more of a kind of field player. He'll fade that forehand rather than do what Alex has just done, which is detonate it.
Yeah.
Super return from Gadecki.
Same thing, low into the shoelaces pretty much of Nicholls right here. And Alex with that volley. I just wonder with Nicholls, they're going to have to change something, even with the serve and volley. Unless she gets first serves in or great placement, I think Charlie's going to have to help her out. Like that.
Use deciding point.
Okay, gender to gender deciding points in the mixed doubles. He missed his target here. He knew Broom was going. He just mistimed it.
Game, Team Great Britain.
I have to say that's smart.
2 games
High
on.
formation, which they haven't done yet, but also the serve through the middle, which doesn't give your opponent any angle to work with.
Teresa Halkova is current doubles partner for Nicholls. They picked up on the grass. They've been doing a nice job of reaching quarterfinals of 3 WTA 1000 events in Cincinnati, China and Wuhan. Was the lady she lost to on the other side of the net, though, at the Billie Jean King Cup semi-finals.
Love 15.
No nation loves a catch more than Australia.
Oh, catch.
So the percentage was a little low in the singles. Didn't hurt him, though. That trend has continued here, and it may well hurt him.
Love 30.
I think he knows the importance of, obviously, him holding serve. He got broken in the opening game, and he wants it so much. Obviously, nothing wrong with that, but sometimes you can just start going for way too much, a lot more than you need to. Not often going to see Alex hit 2 double faults in a row. Oh, lovely. Like that, Alex came back straight away from the back of the court to put pressure on Team GB right here. And Olivia there, she cuts off the angle on that volley, doesn't hesitate, looks for it right here. Excellent angle. Angle's just that racket face just enough to be able to put it away. Oh, lovely.
Great to see Liv with the big smile on her face. She's really relishing this opportunity. Just looks a lot more comfortable in doubles currently. And this is a real confidence boost for her for the remainder of the summer.
Not out.
Game Team Australia.
As Australia sit down, 3-2 up.
Team Australia leads by 3 games to 2.
So much pressure.
feel as though could be a little closer to net. She's done extremely well to feather that over.
Yeah, she did. Great racket work there, but you can see how she goes across. She goes horizontal, doesn't go forward to cut off the angle with that first step. Does have the ability to do it. She's done it a couple of times. I guess that will also come with more experience, more that she plays. She does play doubles, which is great. I love that.
Gadecki made a nice move in Guadalajara in September, didn't she, last year?
Yeah, all the way from qualifying to make not just the WTA final, but WTA 500, which propelled her into the top 100. Had a couple of semis and finals at big challenger events also, and I really like that she went on the tour. She went on the grind, played a lot of tournaments, played a lot of matches. Got a big game. I really like she's technically sound, and now it's just about working on some of the other aspects, getting more belief and confidence.
So good.
That's great reflexes. It was straight into the body. Wow, no, she got out of the way of that one to still control it.
Comes to a hold for Team Great Britain.
3 games on.
Not often you test Alex's foot speed and come away with the point.
Such a good move by Nicholls once she saw that Alex wasn't able to cross there. It was such a good return. Knew that it was unlikely for Gadecki to go down line off that low ball. It's great recognition and awareness. Such a good serve there down the tee, especially when she can get the placement. Doesn't give your opponent any angle to work with, and she's got a big enough serve to get a shorter reply from Nicholls, where Alex can then try and cross, just like they did there.
Clutch second.
30.
Smart serve into the body as well, jamming Nicholls. Alex is doing great work there at poaching at the net. Looked like he was going to cross. Just did a little fake to the left, but actually stayed on his side. That stays in the mind of your opponent, especially when they're returning.
Just a reminder, if you're just joining us right now, that Australia still have the opportunity to go through at the United Cup to the quarterfinals, but they can only drop 4 games or win 7-5, 6-love, 6-love, 7-5. So they are right in the danger zone right now. Good stab volley. And they'll be looking to get after Nicholls' serve. 4-3 to Australia.
New balls. Team Australia leads by 4 games to 3.
7-5, 6-love's looking good, Petch.
Yeah, I was going to say, what would you? Yeah, I mean, it's tough, isn't it? You kind of want to you want to run away with this set, give yourself 1 game, Charlie Broom serve at some stage, and hope that you just hit the ground perfectly on everything else.
I've been impressed with Team GB. They've come out, handled the occasion well. Particularly, as I mentioned before, that they don't get a lot of exposure in these on big matches on big courts, but I like Broom. He's got good firepower for his size. He can let it rip. He's crafty around the net, and Liv Nicholls is doing a wonderful job showing her skill. So it's an entertaining clash so far.
Big moment coming up, of course. Still a lot of prize money for these players in this competition. So all the incentive in the world for the likes of Charlie Broom and Olivia Nicholls to get the win on the board tonight. And Tennis Australia have done a very nice job throughout the course this week with the fans not just enjoying everything outside, but many kids on those outside courts that are getting maybe a little introduction into this wonderful sport. New balls for Nicholls. Can the Australians get it back to her a little more quickly?
Great effort from Charlie. That was smart because he knew he was out of court. Went into the feet of Gadecki, the shoelaces, and that's where, again, you made a point. Maybe just a step closer here. She would have got this. That would have been a volley. So maybe just a little bit of inexperience and hesitation at the net because the technique's good. But there you've got to be able to decide quickly. Is it a half volley? Is it a volley? And that was a volley. Just 1 step forward.
15 on.
Pulled a bluff there with a little fake to his right, and then he got Gadecki to drive the ball at him, but he was waiting for it here.
Yeah, he moved to the right. She saw it, but he then came back. Been really impressed with him. This is what he did the other day as well, and he did say in the post-match interview there were nerves, but just comes out and he's got a big game. He swings through it. His natural instinct is to hit big, and the other day he had a couple of misses early on that were big, but he continued to back himself, and he's doing that today as well.
Josh, you liked a bit of mixed doubles. Where would you like your partner here to return to?
I think if they're going to play I formation, I'd love to see Liv just go hard down the line. I think, you know, she's a good ball striker. She can do that.
Yeah, they're doing I formation here. This is where she has to pick her spot and go for it.
It almost gives the returner greater clarity about what they need to do when a serving team does play I formation. It really takes that thought process out of it largely.
This is potentially set point here.
Just lost a rhythm here on the serve.
Charlie trying to do the right thing to help her out, but that was just too much velocity.
And they now get to serve for the set. So how good was that return from Alex de Minaur, the off forehand like that? Oh. Look at this, he was already moving. He knew what he wanted to do. There wasn't much space there. And look at where he took that. Because he took it so early, that's why Charlie didn't have that time to react.
15 love.
If they can serve this out here, they've got a one-game buffer in the second set. And if you look at after Alex got broken in the opening game, they hold here that's basically a 6-2 set.
Yeah, and Nicholls had to win the deciding point.
So stranger things have happened than losing one set in a game. Oh, just one. Oh, sorry, just one game in a set. Getting confused with all the calculations here.
First one was a delightful slider out wide off pace. Then he drops the hammer, as he has been all night, including in his singles. And Australia have a chance. That is set one. Can they win set two, dropping just one game? If they do, they're through.
By 6 games to 3.
And they're still very much in play. Lovely nudge. If they can break here, things are going to get exciting.
Love it in.
Josh, I don't know if the crowd actually know.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't
Look,
think
I'm
they...
sure, I don't think they do either.
No.
I mean, I think they would probably understand that Australia definitely need to win. I'm not sure they would know that they need to win, only losing 4 or 5 games.
15 on.
Charlie Broom played Stan Wawrinka at Wimbledon this year. Was another introduction into the big time. Had a couple of chances in the second set to nick a set off Stan.
This is so good from both Gadecki and Minaur.
She's settling, isn't she?
Yeah, she's doing a great job, though. This is the difference for me. I'm already seeing compared to the singles. Alex is giving her so much confidence. It's so good to see. Great return, deep. Alex goes, but this is phenomenal for her. Long term as well, experience, and to be out there with Alex on the court and to see the intensity and the communication, what it takes. I love it. Oh, he really wants to break here, doesn't he?
That's a couple of good serves from Charlie Broom into Minaur. Not easy with that psychological battle when you know you're serving against such a great returner. Three missed returns, that's a rarity.
First game, second set.
And the man that was good at biology, chemistry and maths will perhaps be able to work out that all they need is one more game.
Guys, any smashes or offensive shots, they go straight back to Gadecki. Yeah, program it, yeah. Anything back to her. Here we go.
At the end of that, it was basically any offensive shots. Is that what he said?
Any ball, basically.
To Gadecki.
Any ball, straight to Gadecki.
Let's keep things simple, right?
Yeah, and I know he meant it in the nicest possible way, but that's how you play.
Yeah, that's how you play mixed.
He's done a good job, Alex Ward. He's kept them nice and calm.
15 love.
It's pretty simple for Australia now. They need 6 straight games.
And that's what Alex Ward was wanting.
15 on.
Every ball to Gadecki, try and keep it away from Alex.
Yeah, even if she didn't cross there, that return was going to Gadecki at the net. Oh, well done. That was excellent. I like the commitment to the volleys there. She got down a little bit lower as well, eye level with the ball, the first volley. And then this was good because she was ready for this one right here. She already made a step to the right to cover the middle. Well done. A return from Nicholls there, and then again drills it straight down the line at Gadecki. No, that was a good volley. There's no way Alex could get to the drop volley from Charlie.
Just going to see if he goes with the pace down the tee, or given the setup here, or pulls it out wide. And that is that as far as Australia go at the United Cup. A couple of tough misses in that game from Gadecki, just as there was at the start on Minaur's serve. And there will be no quarter-final place for Lane Hewitt's team. For those that will continue to watch, that means that Poland will take on Team Great Britain tomorrow night, and then Italy will fight it out with Czechia on Friday night in the other quarterfinals. Of course, we've had a couple of quarterfinals happening in Perth today.
From Alex, he does this in the singles as well. There's no letting up. If this is what he can do, he'll do it 10 times out of 10. Commitment, taking it early.
A solid match here, Nicholls. Doubles semi-finalist of Wimbledon with Johnny O'Mara. Well, that's the secret sauce. Just got to make it harder for Gadecki, and she makes it.
15-14.
None of these sitters on top of the net. Sensational reactions.
30.
This is for here. Whenever Nicholls serves down the tee, Charlie goes. So this is where, if you can, pull it down the line. Like that.
Game, Team Australia.
Well, if you want to know what a tennis ball sounds like when it detonates, just go back and watch that point. He has turbocharged that
Team
return.
Great Britain leads.
Minaur
5-2.
puts a game on the board in the second for the Aussies.
Great recognition and awareness here, because he knows Charlie's going to help out Nicholls. And then he just pulls it down the line. Look at this. Early he takes it, unloads body weight into it. That's how you follow through towards a target.
Court time for Charlie Broom this week in the opener with Katie Bolter getting a good win against the Argentinians, and that's really what was ultimately costly for Team Australia, that loss in the mixed doubles against Calais and Echeverry.
Yeah, the loss hurt, but just even not winning a set.
Yeah.
That really hurt.
Trying to wait until Nicholls had committed to running fast and then just nudging it deep, just misjudged it.
A smart thing to do, though, because he waited for both of them to do. See how he waited just for them to move. He just overcooked it a little. Almost too many options as well. Could have gone short, could have gone with a drop volley. So good. He closes the net so well, doesn't he? Starts a step back and then he keeps moving forward and forward. Have a look at this. Cuts off the angle and he was ready for this one as well. So that he doesn't start static. See how he goes forward? Almost like what you would do on a return. So your body weight's going forward. Excellent.
that's why you want to be as tight to net as you can. One thing that perhaps
40-30.
Gadecki will take away from this match, despite her success, her relative success in doubles, is this kind of movement. Look at this from Alex. Just makes the volley that much simpler.
Ridiculous.
Two games off.
Movement, athleticism, but have a look at the racket control. Just knew he was going to have to hit a bit of that backspin there to get it over.
He just wanted it so much, didn't he?
Are you giving him that for the control, or are you thinking he got a little bit of frame there, Yelena?
No, fortune favours the brave.
He used every part of the frame.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you guys. Hold on, let me just take your rose-coloured glasses off.
When you make a lunge like that and you move like that, you deserve it.
I don't disagree with that. Broom sweeps it into the space. Any players out there, Josh, you think majored in biochemistry?
I wouldn't have thought too many, if any. Yeah, you talk about college tennis. Olivia Gadecki's brother, Thomas Gadecki, goes to college. Oklahoma, I believe. Just finished his first year.
Game, Team Great Britain.
As Johnny Broom finishes second service game of this second set and keeps GB ahead 3-2.
Completely meant that. I'm sorry. Have a look at this backspin on this volley. He knew exactly what he was doing, angling it while he was lunging.
No, now you're being ridiculous.
Thank you, Josh.
That got nothing but the frame. And the very top bumper guard of the frame.
I think even Caddy would be hard pressed to back him for that one. He was absolutely flush that.
He's got a lot of power, doesn't he? Effortless power. Short backswing, look at the depth. Great recognition from both Minaur and Gadecki. He called that high one, that it's his. This one right here, Gadecki got out of the way straight away, and then she closes the net here. Excellent.
Far too nice.
I was about to say, yeah. And maybe at times that's a little bit where she almost is at times too nice.
30 on.
It was traditional route, playing a lot of junior tennis along the way before heading up to Loughborough to study. UK university scene just not as competitive as the US.
Actually, I mean that in the nicest possible way, because Olivia is such a nice girl, and I think at times she is on the court as well. I don't think she's quite aware of her power and what she possesses.
Game, Team Australia. Three games on.
That's why I think a match like this, obviously we know Australia can't get through anymore, but this is a career-changing type of match and opportunity to be on the court with Alex, such a big occasion. Smart. That's what we said. She's got to go down the line to keep Charlie honest. Because that serve from Nicholls is getting attacked, and he was helping her out. So great recognition here. Go down the line, keep him honest, even though he got back in the point. He will think twice about crossing every single point. Oh, yes.
That is an unbelievable shot.
Well, I thought the volley was ridiculous
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
Luke Nicholls. That was Pat Rafter-like.
that was off the shoelaces, but replay here.
The follow-up was just phenomenal as well.
Have a look at this. This isn't off backhand, but to try and actually create an angle. Excellent hands.
Oh, he absolutely meant that.
I knew you were going to say that.
What? Oh, now the shoes on the other foot. That is British talent for you right there.
Meant it more than Alex did.
Look at
And
this.
the other one?
He's killed the pace.
That's completely off the frame.
That's why it's tough for Charlie to move to help Olivia off this return from Minaur, because he's got to time it. It's just not quick enough. You could see he was moving there before the ball almost hit the net.
Yeah, but also Alex is not just a great return, it's not just the power, but how early he's taking it. So you really don't have a lot of time. You don't have a lot of options on that. He's literally taking that return almost about 1.5 meters from the service line. You have no time to react. Tough.
Oh, he gave her the no fake. So important, isn't it, in those moments to also just keep the flow of your movement. And he's done a great job. Let's have a little look at this. I don't know if we're going to be close enough to see Charlie Broom give it the no fake on this pickup now. Yeah.
But he closes here well as well. He's very dynamic in his movement. Also, there it is, the no fake, and then he moves all the way forward, anticipates.
Use deciding point.
The no-look fake coming up here. Beautifully done, actually. That's not the first time he's tried that. Semi bought it. Gorgeous from Gadecki.
Ball change, please.
Unquestionably her best returning game in the match. And they move ahead with the break, 4-3.
New balls. Team Australia leads by 4 games to 3.
Well, that was a game that showcased all of her talents.
Oh, absolutely. And even in her singles, I know it's been a tough week, but very tough opponents as well, especially today in Katie Bolter. She's on the verge of getting inside the top 20 now. So tough to start the year like that, and doesn't quite yet have that experience. We talked about that in the singles today as well. There's a lot of pressure on her. She's now Australia's #1 player. You start to have that tension on you. It's not easy, but I kind of have said she's, for me, that kind of rough diamond. She's got, I think, every shot in the book. She's got the power, really sound, technically sound, and now you just got to add these little things to her game. I know they're working on a little bit more margin for error with Nigel Sears, her coach as well. So I think for her, a match like this is important. You can see she's got game. Return, serve, volleys. It's there.
Time.
Cruz, who acquitted himself very nicely up at Brisbane in the qualies against Brandon Holt, actually had some set points in the opening set. The 16-year-old, he'll play in the AO qualifying, deservedly so. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Not easy to follow in the large shadow that his illustrious father has created in the world of tennis in Australia. But he's doing a great job so far. Taking a leaf out of Gadecki's book.
To say, I did both of Olivia's singles matches, and look, I love her game. I absolutely love what she brings to the court. I love her positivity and the way that she competes and how positive she still was. But there's something so different playing with Alex, different confidence and belief. And if she can take that into the singles, that would be amazing. And why I say that is at times you can see she doubts herself. Andrea and I were talking about this, where even when she misses 1 or 2 first serves, she completely backs off. I think Alex is giving her that confidence to go, you can do it, go for it. So if she can do that herself in singles, I really see her getting to the next level. Still only 22, let's not forget that. Can't wait to see what she does next.
Someone throw a name out there of somebody that I think she could play a little bit like, that's been successful, not ultimately successful in majors, but when I watch her play, she kind of reminds me, and you can both tell me, I don't know what I'm talking about, Sabine Lisicki.
Wimbledon finalist.
Yeah.
Got very close, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah.
2013,
yeah.
world number 12, 4 titles.
think she's just got to get a little more comfortable at the highest level of the game. And you've got to remember, it's a journey for a lot of these players. It takes a long time to move up through the futures to the challenges to the tour level and actually really learn to embrace being out on these big courts and these opportunities. I think it just takes a little time, and this is a giant step forward right here, right now for Olivia Gadecki.
She has said that this year the aim is to be more consistent throughout the year, but also more consistent in matches as well.
Yep, Alex didn't do enough for the first volley. That's why he almost wore the next one. Perfect serve from Gadecki.
The starting point.
Wasn't just outside the world's top 100 before that, running Guadalajara to the final. She was outside the world's top 150, so that was how significant that step was back in September. One more great serve could lead them a game away from victory. Good pick up from Broom.
Great Britain. 4 games all.
So with experience, that ball's going to go to Nicholls. That never should have gone to Charlie. And also Alex tried to cross. He was in her way. So that's where he completely would have been in her peripheral vision there and maybe panicked a little bit. But that, you hit back to Nicholls. And give Alex another chance to go. There's absolutely no hesitation. He just keeps going forward. Here, looks for the next one. Keeps running through it. Good awareness here to wait for his opponents to move and find that open court. Impressive.
40-15.
Nicholls tidying things up, and a couple of games go their way as the scoreboard fluctuates. 5-4, Team GB, second set.
Let's see if we can get every point here. Anything we can touch, anything you get a touch on, just get it.
Josh, give me a number. 276. That's Charlie Broom's ranking at the moment. Highest he's been 235. What do you think he can get to?
Top 50 for sure.
Doubles, singles I'm talking about.
Well, in doubles, yeah, look, he's got a lot of firepower for a doubles player, that's for sure. So, I mean, that's going to hold you in good stead in singles. Definitely get top 100, I would have thought. I mean, am I being too optimistic?
No, he beat Lloyd Harris and Nottingham on the grass. Their challenger, Dan Evans, and Billy Harris lost to Jacob Fernley, who we know is a top 100 player and who's made such huge strides up the ranking. Also, a fellow US college player in 3 sets in Nottingham. So, yeah, I agree with you. I think he's got a chance.
Yep.
Time.
Nicely put away. Not afraid of that one. Wasn't too nice on that one. Knew what she wanted to do. Committed. Oh, excellent.
30 left.
Got down low. The feel here, eye level with the ball. Soft hands, angles that away. Skill, well done.
Minaur taking them swiftly to 5 apiece. Nobody's hit the timeout button. Timeout button hasn't really got the sort of juices flowing for the players, has it?
I've seen it twice this week.
Have you?
Yep.
I think 2 or 3 times.
I like it as a concept, I really do.
I've actually seen it 3 times because...
with the ball?
No, well, 4 times, yes, the ball, but big Fabrice Martin sat on it accidentally.
It was a mistake, I think, for the both tours to stop Tennis Australia from allowing it to be picked when you're returning.
Yeah.
It's only when you're serving. You're not really going to want to stop your flow too much.
No. And when it has been used on a serve, it has stopped the flow.
Yeah.
Team Spain used it in Perth at 9-6 in the match tie-break and played a horrible point from there. It really stops your rhythm, doesn't it?
Well, he set up like Alex de Minaur and then he executed like me.
Well, sometimes when you go forward like that and take it so early, you can mishit it a little bit, and that was a slower serve as well. I think with the red button as well, if you could use it more than once a match. Because I think sometimes maybe teams think, oh, we'll leave it.
Yeah.
And then you kind of might even forget. But maybe if you could use it even just once a set, you'd see it used more often. But like you said, if the returner can do it, Be interesting.
Left second serve.
Red alert for Charlie Broom.
40-15.
Did he finish his split step?
I don't know. But
Yeah, almost not. That's how quick that came back.
it could be a different type of body piercing if that hits you.
Getting some return practice, Alex, here tonight.
Game.
6-5.
Team Great Britain.
Team Great Britain, second set.
Team Great Britain leads by 6 sets to 5.
Same as the last return game here. Back, give it a crack.
Second?
Two back, give it a crack.
Yeah? That right.
Let's have a little look. This is the buzzer moment that Josh was talking about. Beautiful.
And they had actually just pressed it before that as well, like in the match. So it was pretty uncomfortable.
That is the best one though, isn't it? The ball hits it. Look at the back screen there. Timeout. You got your 60 seconds. Everyone's like, what's going on here? Time's up for that changeover.
Time.
Country roads in Sydney these days, just some brilliantly built tunnels that have halved the travel time for everybody to get out here to this wonderful tennis site. Made a big difference. Well, the Team Australia, unfortunately, will be taking that trip
Love 15.
back out, having failed to qualify for the quarterfinals, but they would like to wrap up proceedings with a win here.
Well, she was ready for the return as well. Right here. Little pick-up, almost like a half volley, and then this great adjustment, little flick of the wrist. Perfectly measured.
Alex did a really nice job of taking away the middle for that volley there for Nicholls as she was coming in. She had to go back to Gadecki.
I've got to say that's smart from Charlie, that lob that he threw up.
15-30.
Because Alex has been crossing, has been so successful at it. So just something different, even if it doesn't work. Very smart eye formation. With the serve down the tee, so you take away the angles.
Flat for 7.
Where would you go here?
Tee.
Yeah, it gave Alex a chance to protect his line.
Yeah. He wasn't going to go. He just poached. He knew he was going to stay because Charlie's now going down the line. So again, you take the angle away from him. See how he poached? Just went to the right and then stayed.
Minaur, that is outrageous.
Six games on, tie break.
Well done here from Olivia to get this back into play. You think he's confident?
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stunning.
Oh, that is a very difficult overhead. That was almost at the baseline. He also, in a way, had to avoid hitting Nicholls there at that angle as well. She did a great job just to duck enough and to still get that angle. Wow.
Flat for 7.
Well done, Gadecki. What I like is that she's ready at the net, but also she's not just volleying up and down the court. She's looking for those angles.
That's where the extra 10 Ks of pace have really helped Alex de Minaur. The body serve, not just the 3 points, but also just softening up his opponents. I'll ask you guys to have a think about, I mean, obviously Alex's run here is done with the team, and we've got, what is it, 11 days or so? A little longer. It's like...
Well, it depends when he plays.
Yeah. So 11, 12 days ahead. Would you, if you were looking after him, would you be looking to play an exhibition match or two ahead of the Australian Open, or do you think he's got enough tennis under his belt?
Tough one. Is there an exhibition match that he could get into at the moment? That's a question.
Yeah, there would be, for sure.
Is he involved in the AO sort of tune-up week? Has he
might be now.
Yeah.
Not at the moment, but he might, yeah.
Probably needs 1 or 2 more matches.
Don't forget he went to US Open coming off that injury at Wimbledon without having played any matches, got to the quarterfinals.
Left, second serve.
So he's already had a couple of matches here under his belt. So it's a fine line still with how fresh you go into a Grand Slam, knowing he had that hip injury. But if you can get an exhibition match or a set even, absolutely.
Okay, I think I'm right in saying, just having a look at this schedule here quickly, that he is going to tee it up. He's going to tee it up with Carlos Alcaraz on Wednesday evening, I think, on the 8th of January.
That's new.
So there's a few matches floating around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to be involved in that particular match.
And Patch, we were just looking, there's a few changes that have been made to those lead-up matches, haven't they, added?
Yeah, if you are in Melbourne and you are wanting to check out how some of the Aussie players are doing, and of course the AO champion from last year, Yannick Sinner, he'll be teeing it up against Alexei Popyrin on the 7th of Jan. Then we've got Svitolina and Zheng Qinwen. That's also on the 8th, the night that Alex will take on Alcaraz. Alcaraz again will take on Popyrin, and Sinner against Tsitsipas on the 10th. That is a blockbuster week, isn't it, of matches. It'll be interesting to see whether he slots another one of those matches in there, potentially Alex de Minaur. Can they take this home from here?
This match for me, even for Alex, is important. Every win is important. He's played great tennis out here, even in the mixed doubles for Olivia Gadecki, monumental. And as you said, Mark, it's everything. It's points, it's prize money, it's a win, it's another match under your belt, it's confidence. Too good. Great feel. I have to say, I'm impressed with Alex. I know he's now kind of been the leader of the team for Davis Cup and United Cup. But what he's done out here with Olivia, it's really nice to see. It's like a mentor and really supporting her and giving her that confidence. Well done, Olivia Gadecki. She's finding a way, surviving, getting everything back. And look at how much she's enjoying it. Well done.
6-3, Team Australia. Timeout.
Someone's pressed the timeout.
Team Australia.
There we go.
You love to see it. 60 seconds.
Serving any way you want. If anyone gets a smash, hit it past the chip. Just whatever.
Next one, baby, you got it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. Right. Alex said, "Where do I serve?" Matt Ebden said, "Anywhere."
Leighton knows the drill. Lovely stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
a fitting conclusion.
6-3, 7-6.
Gadecki slides it past Team GB. They get the victory. However, a slight Pyrrhic victory for Tennis Australia tonight. They will not progress through to the quarterfinals despite beating Team GB. As Alex de Minaur reminisces, I think, about that unbelievable pickup that Josh Eagle said was Pat Rafter-esque from Olivia Nicholls.